Well, hey, everybody. If you do not know me, my name is Emily Roberts, and I'm either your diamond upline or sideline. And this is part four of this like gold mastermind. So, the purpose of all of these videos are to help you grow 100 points in a calendar month by not just asphyxiating the mindset, but applying everything you hear in the next 30 minutes. And so each video, I think the first one's the most powerful. Part two and part three are some of the processes behind, all right, I got my mindset right. I think I'm ready to go all in. I'm doing these processes. I signed up a VIP because of the things I've learned. Now what? Now what do I do? So what I want to kind of walk you through is once someone says yes to you and signs up as a VIP customer, then what, right? Do any of you struggle with, I got a yes? So often we get stuck in that comfortability of hearing the word no and being rejected so much that when someone does message us about the business, when someone does say, yeah, I'm all in, I want to do this, we don't really know what to do next. Anybody? So if you can be on today, turn your camera on. I would love to see your face because I want to kind of walk you through the processes of creating a business builder. Because most of the time when we are working this business, you will make a post on social media, you will make a post and think to yourself, you know, where does Emily find these people that work the business? Have you ever thought that, like where is she finding these people? And here's the thing. It's not necessarily people I am finding. There's no right or wrong person for this. It's just a matter of me being consistent in talking about my business and what I offer people and creating business builders. And how you create a business builder is you do the same process, which in the Plexus world, we call these systems. So an onboarding system. When you onboard someone, it's no different than you getting a job at Chili's. Okay. The manager calls you and he's like, we'd like to offer you this server position at Chili's. And you're like, great. When do I need to be there? What do I need to bring? What do I need to wear? Right. And so that's what you're going to do. You're going to get on there and you're going to go and you're going to get non-slip shoes. You're going to go get your apron, your notepad, your pens. You're going to make sure you have your name tag or whatever it is that the Chili's manager tells you you need. That's the onboarding system, right? You're a new hire. It's the same thing in the Plexus world. When you sign up a new VIP customer, they're starting their supplements. So they need their supplements. They need to share on social media and they need to talk about what they're doing. That is a normal thing here. It is normal part of our Plexus culture. And it's exciting. It's exciting to take that first step into your wellness business. So by creating a business builder, you're doing that same new hire process with every single VIP. What happens though is you remember this business is 80% mindset, 20% skill set. So what happens is your 80% mindset is a little foggy, a little hazy, or a little damaged, a little bruised. So you stop doing that system, that onboarding system with your new VIPs because you've been told no, or your last VIP quit, or they got a refund, or they kept ordering and now they have too much product, like whatever. We've heard it all. And so now you're like deciding for people, they're all the same. Nobody wants to do this with me. They're all the same. Has anyone ever had that thought before? There's a few of you on camera. So if you've had that thought before, you can, wave, shake your head. Yes. We've all been there. I've been doing this for almost a decade. Hey, Holly. That's my upline. She's been doing this for almost a decade with me. And like literally, we've heard it all. We've heard it all. And what happens is when we feel defeated, we don't do the things that we know work. So tonight we're going to talk about that onboarding process and what it looks like. So if you have a pen and paper, I want you to write down a few things. The first thing is when you are having that conversation with the VIP, right? You believe in Plexus. You believe in these products, whether you are 1 second old or you've been here for 5 years, like whatever that looks like, you're like, I'm all in. I believe, right? I can't help but think of Peter Pan and the Lost Boys and Wendy when I think about belief, because they all believe in fairies, right? And we know what happens when you don't believe in fairies. Tinkerbell dies and the whole movie is dramatic. Like my kids cry every time we watch that movie. And so I can't help but think of Plexus people because we love this systematic way to take care of the gut. Like we love these products, and we are Peter Pan and the Lost Boys trying to convince Captain Hook to believe in the fairy, right? It's kind of what it feels like when we're talking to people. Okay. And so we have to remember that they don't have our belief right away. They don't have it yet, but they'll get there as long as you do these steps. So first things first, when you're having a conversation with the VIP, we talked about this last week, the KISS, keep it stupid, simple. When you are talking to someone and you're bringing them into Plexus, do not just give them your link. Do not post your link on social media and let people just have a free for all. No. That's the easy way. That's the easy. We are not influencers. This is not affiliate marketing. This is not chasing a sale. We want to have those conversations. That's what separates us from affiliate marketing and influencers. Some of the influencers I know in real life that sell products of something they're using or it's in their house, they have told me off the record, like, I don't even use that. So what I love about Plexus in the network marketing space is we actually use the products we're talking about. And I think that's really special. So have conversations with the people. Don't just send them a link and be like, figure it out. Go on, figure it out. Like we can't do that. We need to have the conversation and keep it stupid, simple with bringing them in. So what I like to say to people is like, so tell me a little bit about what you're dealing with. We have lots of graphics that walk them through maybe some things they're feeling or experiencing with their health or digestive health, their microbiome. And so like, it's like a little gut health checklist. I like to send that and be like, are you going through any of these? Because that way it helps me kind of pinpoint, should we focus on gut health or should we focus on weight management? A lot of people come into Plexus and they think they need to focus on weight management, which that might be true, but we know that addressing the gut gets to all the things, right? And so a lot of the time when we start them on just giving them two options, gut health or weight loss, it kind of, they start to talk, right? They start to open up to you and you're having conversations. Now, we're not doctors. We're not scientists. We know what works and we know what we use. So we are quick to just refer people to what we use. And that's fine. I feel like that's authentic and believable and genuine. So that's what I do. I offer them two solutions. And you're probably thinking, but Emily, we have like 30 products. What do you mean you only offer them two solutions? I like to simplify it as much as possible because what happens is, have any of you ever followed up with a customer or did it like you reached out to someone to share and they just read it? Sometimes they thumbs up you. Sometimes they're like, thanks, right? It's kind of like when you say, I love you to someone and they reply, thank you. That's kind of how I feel when I do this. So when that happens, one of two things, you've either asked or given them information that they don't know enough about yet, or you asked a complicated question. And you will find that if you simplify it to a question instead of, so what are you struggling with? What are you going through? Tell me all the things. Are you pooping? Do you sleep at night? You're going through, you ask all that. I have this combo and it's $212. And like you give them everything instead of kind of playing volleyball, right? Hit the ball and let them hit it back. Instead of, hey, Kayla, what's going on? Are you struggling more with your gut health or weight loss? Kayla now has to pick Brent or Brent, right? She doesn't have to answer 13 questions. She's just like, what am I dealing with? And sometimes they're like, well, a little bit of both. And I'm like, great. Our gut health system will address both. But I would like for you to be on that for the next 90 days before we add on anything or make any changes. So that's part 2. You are vision casting the future. This is not a one and done. We are not a volume product sale. Like yes, we're in the business of sales, but that's not the end goal. The end goal is consistency. So when I'm talking to you, Kayla, you're always the first bubble I see. So I'm going to pick on you again. So when I'm talking to Kayla, I'm like, Kayla, I just imagine yourself 90 days from now and how good it's going to feel to get those jeans on at Thanksgiving that you haven't worn in a year. Imagine how it's going to feel 1 year from now when you've helped over 15 other friends in your life feel as good as you're feeling. I'm speaking long-term, right? Kind of like some of us that are in relationships and we want our man to put a ring on it, right? We're like, do you just see us having babies together? And they're like, I just love you so much. And do you want to get married one day? It's kind of like you're dating your friends and you're like, think long-term here with me. This is a long-term relationship. All right. And it's so true, because think about the people you want to do this business with, right? I'm picky. I don't want to do this business with everybody. I want people that have great character. They have integrity, and they're authentic, and they have a willingness to work. They have courage, right? And you don't want someone that is a complainer and a whiner and a quitter. Like, you want to look for those people in your community that have great character qualities. So that's the third thing, is think about who you're talking to. Some people might just need to be a product user. And then you're going to have the people that you're talking to about this business. So now that we know those three things, asking them one simple question, like a yes or no question, or not a yes or no question. You give them two answers. They have to pick one. The second thing is, I forgot this. Losing my mind. This is the only thing about Monday night calls, is I start to lose it. All right. So we have those three things: keeping it simple, leading with the question, bringing it back up, leading with, this product or this product. Are you feeling this way or that way? And you're getting to know them. You're developing a relationship. And when you do that, when you ask the questions and you shut up and you allow them time to process what you've said, that's usually where you get the buy. Because some of you are not asking those types of questions. You're just, we call it puking plexus on people. And then you never get a sale. And you're like, well, why can't I get a sale? But you didn't let that one. Takes 8 to 12 exposures before someone makes a decision. Remember, it's kind of like dating. Maybe your man had to ask you 8 to 12 times to see if you'd go on a date with him, right? Scotty did. He asked me for 2 weeks to go on a date. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of the same thing. So I want you to think about that. So now we are at the yes. They have said yes. They have placed their order. You're so excited. The order is going to ship in 5 to 7 business days. You have your first sale. We love that. We're not used to it yet, right? Because we've been getting no's for so long. We're like, we got a yes. Now what do we do? So now that you have a yes, you're going to lead with the business, and you're going to do this with every single person. Now, mind you, I know I just said you don't want to work with everyone, but you still offer it to everyone. Okay. And the best part about this is getting on the phone. I know it's 2023. I know we have text messages and Snapchat and TikTok and Messenger and Kik and blah, 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 all the things. I know that. Right? When was the last time you sent a letter to someone? I don't besides your grandmother, but seriously, think about it for a minute. It's weird to call people unless there's an emergency or your kid is at their house. Who are you calling? Your bestie? Probably a relative or mom or dad. So when you get on the phone with these business builders, the first few times it's going to have some feelings around discomfort. We're going to embrace the discomfort. We talked about that in the part 1 series. And you're just going to do the thing. We're going to get on the phone with people, because what happens is when you start to bring up the business and in Messenger, they backpedal, or they give you the middle finger of Messenger, right? Big old blue thumbs up. They give you that, or they don't answer at all. And you're just like, what did I do wrong? They're loving their products. She's reordering every month. Why didn't she want to do this business with me? Is it me? Am I the problem? And you go full Taylor Swift on them and you freak out. Okay. Here's the problem. You didn't call them. You didn't call them, because people are more likely to share their objections with you over the phone, which we talked about in part 2, than in Messenger. So we're going to call every single person. What I like to do is when they're signing up, I like to call them right then in the moment and be like, hey, by the way, when you're loving these products, are you open-minded to sharing these on social media? Because that's what we all do. So I just was curious if that's something you'd be open to. Well, what would that mean for me? A lot of people just don't know what they don't know. They see Emily 10 years in and they think, oh, I got to do all this and I got to do all that. And she's like a career network marketer and I'm just getting started. You don't have to do what I do. So that's why I like getting them on the phone, and I can be like, or voice message them if I don't have time and they don't have time to get on the phone. I'll voice message them because I want them to hear my genuine excitement, and I want to walk them through their objections. Sometimes they have objections they don't even know they have. I'm too busy. I want to see results first. I'm not a salesperson. Those are the top 3 objections aside from no. that we all get, and you walk through that with them. We have a PDF file in all of our team pages. It does not matter which dual upline you belong to. We have a business phone call PDF that you can find in the files of the team page that will literally walk you through all of your first calls. Use it. This is how you create a business builder. This is step one. You get on the phone, you use the PDF. It literally verbatim tells you what to say, aside from, how are you? What do you do for a living? How are the kids? Like whatever, like normal questions you would ask, but use the PDF. And for those of you that are like, well, I don't have a VIP yet, you can still call people to talk about Plexus. Hey, Jessica, I'm loving this pink drink. It tastes so good. This is what it's helping me with. I just can't stop thinking. I think you would love it. I'm coming over in an hour. I'm bringing you a sample, right? We can still call our people. Okay. So that is the first step in creating a business builder, right? So here's this next step. This particular call is more so about developing silvers. So when you are creating a business builder and you're developing them into that first rank, there are two things that you need to know as their sponsor. Number one, the amount of money they're going to make, so that you can provide that to them as encouragement of, because they're thinking in their head, is the risk worth the reward? Do I want to share about this? Is it worth it? Right? So that's what they're thinking. You need to have your money facts straight, which then leads to number two. You need to understand the compensation plan. We have great PDF like graphics and printouts. They put it in Plexus Go. Like there's so many videos on it. You can learn how to make money in Plexus. But I'm going to give you some very simple tips for you and your new VIP. So I don't know if Paige is on. It says, I think that's Kayla, but Paige said she was going to get on. She's about to go silver on our team. I'm actually going to text her right now and be like, hey, we're on Zoom. But she was putting her kiddos to bed. But she said today, you know, like, I know I'm going for silver, but I really don't know what that means. And so she goes, I like simple math. Because here's one amazing part of our compensation plan is we have pay points. And it's a little confusing if you don't know what that means. The first rank in Plexus is called silver, and you need 15 pay points to achieve that goal. Well, in case you didn't know, you get points every single time someone signs up with a $100 qualifying order or reorders with a 100 PV order. So have you ever noticed when you're placing an order, there's the dollar amount and then there's a PV amount? That PV needs to be 100 for you to get the maximum amount of points. So for example, if a new person signs up and they have 3 people purchasing a combo like the triplex system, that's a qualifying combo and they're going to get the maximum points. So a level 1 is 6 points. 6 times 3, right? Simple math. 6 times 3 is 18 points. They would go silver because you need 15 points to go silver. And they have to be personal VIPs. So personally, you sign up 3 VIPs to go silver. So knowing that is going to help you relay this information over to your new VIP. So what I told Paige, and I'm just like laughing because she was like, Emily, I like simple math. Like I got 2 under 2, got a lot going on in my household. I like simple math. And so I said, same girl, add 3, make 300. So if it's a new ambassador that's going to fast start silver, the easiest way to have this conversation with them, whether it's on the phone or you send an excited voice message like, oh my gosh, you're going to sign up 3 people just like you ordered and make $300. Help 3, make 3, right? Okay. The second part of that, if you want to speak more vision casting to them, you're thinking long-term, you're thinking senior, silver, and gold. I like to say add 4, make more. Okay. When you add 4, you make more. So now this person's not just going to sign up 3. They're going to sign up 4 new VIPs. And this is the great part about that is you have the me plus 3 for silver. But if you do me plus 4, you're going to make more. I like saying that. And then you help those 4 people each bring in 4 people. Does anybody have any idea what rank that means? What's 4 times 5? 20. You would have a team of 20 VIPs. When you go gold, you need 100 points. Okay, are you picking up what I put down? So now, not only are you creating something simple or simple girl math or whatever, network marketing math, whatever you want to call it to them, now you're casting this vision of like, everyone does this. Add 4, make more. Then you're going to go help Julie. Add 4, make more, Julie. Hey, Brad, add 4, make more. Hey, Tim, add 4, make more. Right? Hey, Jamie, add 4, make more. So now you have signed up your 4 people. You're a brand new silver ambassador. You're loving life. You're feeling good. You made over $300. And then you go tell your people, I just made $300. You need to go add 4 right now. Oh my goodness. They go add 4. Next thing you know, you have now developed 4 new silvers and you are a gold ambassador. To me, that is so exciting and feels very simple, aside from the 17 Post-it notes that we put on our walls sometimes for our fast start golds. And here's the thing. Some of you are going to have insane influence and you're going to create momentum in your community, and you probably could sell 17 triplex combos. And that's fantastic. I love that for you. Great job. But some of us, we got to create a little trust. We got to have some conversations, right? And so you might not have 17 people enroll, but specifically helping 4 to make more, that is not only duplicatable, but it's belief building and it's simple. Okay. All right, Emily. So I've told them add 4, make more. Well, then what? How are they adding 4? Anybody wondering, like, well, where did the 4 come from? How do you add 4? Yeah. Okay. So when you're going to start having them talk to people, there's another system in place. So we have an onboarding system that's getting them on the phone, using the PDF call, vision casting for 90 days from now, a year from now, and add 4, make more, right? Those are some of the steps we're doing. The next step as a team collectively, if we're all rowing the boat in the same direction, we are going to create massive momentum and develop a ton of silvers by following a weekly system. Some of you have noticed we have one in place, and that our October calendar actually shows that. Monday nights, we have this gold masterclass. Tuesday nights, we have our team Zoom. Thursday nights, we do a product info event, whether it's a Facebook Live or a messenger chat event. Fridays at lunchtime, we do a lunch and learn, and we talk about the business opportunity and adding 3 to get 300 or add 4 to make more, right? We do that every single week. So something that we are now ready to incorporate as a team into our schedule is a weekly Silver and 6 chat. Some of you are in this chat right now. And what the expectations of this chat are, you're creating duplication, you're creating momentum, because we're all working together and doing the same things. We're telling our brain, this is normal. This is the work. We're clocking in to do our jobs. And so the Silver and 6 chat is a 6-day challenge with the intention of getting to silver, enrolling at least 3 new VIPs in 6 days. It feels like a lot of uncomfortable work, but the reward is worth it. So every single Sunday night, you are going to see a poll, a question, go into our big team pages that says, if you're new here, welcome, which in the Facebook groups, you can tag all the new people who have joined lately and say, hey, all of you, welcome to our team page. On Monday, we're going to start a Silver and 6 challenge. You can earn $300 by completing this challenge and signing up 3 new VIPs. Are you interested? We'll get you in the chat or something like that. Have you noticed, for those of you that are any of you in the chat right now, I think a few of you are, at least a few of you. Okay. Has it not been amazing to see everyone getting uncomfortable and doing the work? And then we're going to do a giveaway. So when we get off this Zoom, I'm going to go announce our giveaway winner. But this is doing your job, not posting and hoping someone sees your Plexus post and maybe putting up an Instagram slide at 11 p.m. because you forgot and you should probably do it. No, it's being intentional. It's preparing. I know I have 5 people to talk to today. I know I have a video to watch. And I know I need to apply what I learned today in the 5 messages I'm sending out. I'm going to make 5 connections today. I'm going to make 5 compliments today. Whatever the message looks like, phone calls, text message, voice message, whatever. That chat is full of work right now. It feels weird and uncomfortable, but I just see, this is what I see. and what I've prayed for a really long time is I'm seeing over 10 people go silver by the end of this week, whether they're first time silvers or it's the first time you've enrolled 3 people in 1 week. That's what I see foreseeing happen. We're going to do this for the next calendar year every Monday. This chat, a new chat every Monday with new people, showing them that they can do it, showing them it's normal, showing them how to make money from their cell phones. And I foresee we have 9 jewels that go to Mexico or Hawaii every year. I see that number doubling because of a system like this. That's how much I believe in that. Because if you add 4 and make more, and you get all 4 of them in the Monday chat, and you teach them to add 4, make more. Do you see what you see? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And we do it every Monday. It's a thing. Not only, and maybe here's the thing, maybe you don't add 4. Maybe it's really, really great practice for you and you learn something and you add your 4 next month, next Monday, next year. It took Sarah Marble 1 year to go silver. She is one of the most well-known veteran diamonds in Plexus. And her story is always so inspiring to me because she didn't give up. It taught her, how to be tenacious. So I want you to think about that. And that's a system. We do the same thing. And it's not that we get bored when people are like, well, I'm bored of that. Well, then where's your passion? Then you don't believe, you don't remember why you started in the first place. I guess you don't have bills anymore if you're bored. Like that's how I feel. I'm like, you don't got bills no more. You have nothing to work towards, right? So if you're bored, then you must not have bills to pay, and good for you. Good for you. So anyways, so we're gonna develop silvers this way. This is a proven system. Another diamond friend of mine shared this with me last week, and she was like, this is what I did. This is the messages we use. We created a board. So even if you don't participate in our Silver and 6 weekly, which I think you should, because we're giving away awesome gift cards every single day. Even if you don't participate, you could use the board and create your own. Like say you add 4 and like the 5 of you are in a chat together, y'all could do the Silver and 6 together. Right. But this is what she shared with me is she sent me a video of everyone sending their messages and their wins and their yays and then the gift card giveaways. They had 18 people go silver last Monday just from day one. And I'm like, it just makes me so happy because it creates belief, you guys. And success loves speed. We are creating momentum as a team. The things that you're doing now, you're planting the seeds now, you're going to have a harvest come New Year's when everyone and their mama starts using supplements again, or like they see the legitimacy of this because you stayed consistent, and 90 days from now, you aren't going to be the same you. You're going to be better. And that is how you create silvers. You create belief, you create momentum, and you create a system. You rinse, wash, repeat. Rinse, wash, repeat every week. And we do it together. You don't have to do this by yourself, which I love so much. So this is how we create business builders. This is how you get your people to silver. You do these action items every single day and you have fun while you do it. And so a lot of you right now, you can use regular reach out messages and just talk about gut health or talk about our skincare or our collagen. Like you can do regular messages, but keep in mind, we are going to have a monthly 10,000 steps a day challenge. It'll be a 2-week challenge. We're going to do one in October. We're going to do another one after Thanksgiving, and we're going to do another one before Christmas. And so you'll see what I'm doing. It's a system. Hey, you just completed this 2-week challenge. Well, make sure you have a subscription in place for your slim and your lean, because we're going to do it again in November, and we're going to do it again in December. Do you see this? You see what we're creating? Massive momentum is going to happen. Y'all are going to earn Punta Cana. Y'all are going to rank up. And even better, your people are going to earn Punta Cana, and your people are going to rank up. And there is nothing more that brings me joy in this business is than when you guys win. That is the most fulfilling thing out of all of this. So thank you for joining me tonight. I'm really excited about this system. Thank you for helping me turn this into a reality. You guys are doing this. These are things that I've been doing for 10 years, and just to kind of see it methodically put into a board or on paper and just spell it out for everybody to make it simple, like so simple. My 10-year-old could do it. That's the goal here. So that is how you create silvers and create momentum. Next week, we're going to dive into what we learned at Gold School. So Gold School is an event that you can earn when you rank up to Gold or Senior Gold for the first time, or you develop a level 1 VIP and they hit Gold or Senior Gold. You get an invitation from corporate and is a all-day training event. They feed you lunch, they give you recognition and swag. Like, look how cute this is. This little Gold School cup. They take care of their people. Y'all are the next leaders of Plexus. And so that is what we're getting towards, this gold mastermind, growing 100 points. That's the end goal. And that's why you are showing up and doing these things. It was absolute luxury events. So I'm really excited. Thank you guys for being on, and I will see you tomorrow night on our regular team call. Bye, everybody.